Hey, bunq crew. I hope you're well. Well done, and thank you for tuning in to today's guided meditation. It's Tuesday, the final Tuesday of January, and then we've got the following, which will be a new month. This year seems to be flying already in very unusual ways. I know and I understand that we may have people from the Netherlands, maybe London, Germany, wherever you are in Europe, maybe you're somewhere else in the world. We're all going through a similar sort of journey in our life at the moment. That is an experience that's completely out of our control. Many of us are experiencing this pandemic in many different ways. It's affecting us in different ways. Some of us might be finding it easy and not too bad, but I think it's important to remember that the majority are finding it quite difficult. So, why and how can meditation help with that? Meditation can really help increase empathy and compassion, not just towards others, but towards yourself as well. It just helps increase the grey matter in the brain, which can also help develop focus. And it can help you separate more clearly what's good and what's not good in your life. So it just allows you to really let in what you need and let go of what you don't. So today we're going to start with a really, really simple technique. We're going to focus on breath to produce a sense of calmness internally. And that can be emotionally and physically. So that sense of calm sits deep within the body as well, within muscle groups. When we're feeling anxious or tense, or maybe we're sometimes holding on to stress that we don't even realize, we can hold it particularly in our shoulders, in our hips, and in our jaw. And sometimes we might have those emotions, that stress lying there, and we don't even feel stress. So, what meditation can do and the practice of mindfulness through different techniques, they can help us relax and let go. So, this meditation is a slightly shorter one, it lasts around 15 minutes. So, in today's practice, usually you hear a set of 3 gongs. Today, you are going to only hear 2. And they are going to mark the start and the end of the meditation. So, when you're ready, find yourself in a comfortable position. You're welcome to take this lying down or seated. Personally, I think it's important if you can to try and do this seated because I don't want you falling asleep on me halfway through the day, and that way will get the full benefits of the meditation. So come to sit up nice and tall. Take a moment just to ground your sit bones on the floor. You can take your hands to rest on your thighs or your knees. Take a deep inhale, draw the shoulders up to the ears. And exhale, roll them back and down. We'll do 2 more like this. In through the nose. And this time open the mouth. And again, last one, really fill the lungs with air and sigh it out, make a bit of noise. Good. Now let the shoulders relax back and down. And that's where they will stay. Chin parallel to the earth. You can gently now close down your eyes. And with your eyes closed down, just take 1 or 2 more deep breaths. Just to allow you to settle in and arrive into this new sense of awareness, because the moment we close our eyes down, it's almost like we're more faced with thoughts. We bring awareness internally. It's not always comfortable to be fully faced with thoughts. So just take a moment now just to be present, to accept what is. And take on the role now of the observer. And we'll just spend another minute here, just taking a moment just to check in with ourselves, see how we're feeling. Notice the body, notice thoughts, notice breath. Notice the space between your sit bones and the crown of your head. And use the next 30 seconds to get any fidgets out the way as we start to enter into this space of stillness more confidently and more relaxed. So now we'll begin our meditation. Place one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. Just begin to feel the chest rise and fall, and begin to feel the belly rise and fall as you inhale and exhale. Continue to breathe, just inhale and exhale. Just continue with your natural breath, feeling the air enter in through your nostrils and exit through your nostrils. Just continue to feel your breath. On the next inhale, feel the belly rise, ribs expand, and finally the chest lift, coming to the top of the breath below the throat. Exhale, the breath leaves the chest, ribs fall, belly contracts. Inhale, belly rise, ribs expand, chest lift. Exhale, breath leaves the chest, ribs fall, belly contracts. Continue with this breath, feeling into all three parts. And just think to yourself, belly, ribs, chest, chest, ribs, belly. Really focus on breaking it down into three parts, but try your best to make it as fluid as possible. So no stop starts, just flowing through. Belly, ribs, chest, chest, ribs, belly. And repeat this breath 3 more times. Now, with your third exhale, begin to feel the breath as a wave coming up from the belly and rising to the top of the breath beneath your throat. Hold this breath for 2 counts and then let the breath go in a wave from the chest and out the belly. Continue with this wave-like breath, rolling in and up, counting to 2, and then rolling out like a tide. Really feel the fluidity of the breath. Feel the complete cycle of your breath. Just focus only on your breath. Finish the final cycle of this breath after a complete exhale. And very, very slowly release both your hands onto your thighs. Or if you're lying down, take them out next to you. Now turn your palms to face up. And slowly start to extend the arms out in front of you as if you're offering something in your palms. Really focus on feeling the sensations around your palms. Feeling the air on the skin, any tingling, any sensations, any heat. And then slowly turn your hands so they're facing one another. Really feel the space between your palms. And you can very gently move the hands, almost pulse them in and out a little bit closer, and just start to envision this big ball of white light. Moving very slowly and mindfully as you fill into this big ball of white light. Really visualize that it's there. It's lighting up the whole room, so the whole room is completely white. Continue to breathe gently as you fill this ball. Now slowly start to separate the hands as the ball of light gets bigger. As slowly as you can, feel it getting bigger and bigger as your hands widen. And then stop there. Really feel the sensations of your hands as you hold this huge big ball of white light. And continue to breathe gently. And now we're going to very slowly, slowly start to shrink the ball. Almost taking a minute to slowly bring the hands in as it gets smaller, smaller, and smaller. Until you're eventually holding this tiny white ball, the palms aren't touching. And now we're going to very slowly start to pull that ball, bring it in towards the heart space. Take one palm in front of the other now as you slowly, slowly start to bring it in closer towards your heart. Breathing gently until you eventually very slowly place one palm on your heart and the other on top. And visualize this small but powerful ball of light now at the center of your heart. Continue to breathe gently. Now take a deep inhale, fill the belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. And again, inhale, fill the belly, ribs expand, chest rises. Exhale, chest falls, ribs contract, belly contracts. 3 more like this. Keep your shoulders relaxed, palms on heart. 2 more. And now, very slowly, start to take your hands away from the heart. And slowly, as you do so, turn the palms to face up as you present the hands back in front of you. Moving really slow, the slower, the better. Until you've eventually fully extended your arms. Very slowly now, bring them down to the lap. Just to rest comfortably and gently when you arrive, taking your time. And this time I want you to take both of your hands to rest gently on your lower belly. Take a deep inhale, fill the belly, ribs, chest, and hold at the top. 1, 2. Exhale, chest falls, ribs fall, belly contracts. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, hold. 1, 2. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, hold. 1, 2. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. 3 more times. See if you can slow and prolong that breath down a little bit more for your final 2. And at the end of your final exhale, gently release the hands into the lap or next to the body. Palms face up if possible. Maybe you've got one hand resting on top of the other, that's okay. And now just allow the body to return back to its natural and effortless rhythm of breath. And for our last minute of the meditation, just feel the calmness of your breath. Feel ease and steadiness. And completely let go of any effort to try and control anything right now. Let the mind, body, breath do whatever it wants to do internally, but stay still. Really practice being the observer. Very gently take a deep breath. Gently start to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Slowly bring the palms in front of the eyes and then gently blink open the eyes. Reach the arms up beside you if you're lying down or seated. Just take a full body stretch. Maybe interlace the fingers and push the palms up nice and high. Taking a little bend to one side and then the other. Giving the shoulders some rolls back and forwards. Maybe giving the neck a couple of little rolls, stretching out the legs. Just allow the body to slowly lengthen and wake up as you bring your awareness back into the room. Cool. So I hope you enjoyed that meditation. A couple of different techniques combined there together through breath and visualization. They're two quite ancient Buddhist techniques that have been slightly doctored and modified so that the Western world can absorb them a little bit more easily because we are not Buddhas. We don't live in the East. Our lives are very, very different. But through these practices, we can really start to cultivate that sort of awareness of thoughts and feelings. So we really know when to take that moment to take a pause. And that's something that's really empowering to be able to know, even if you're working on a busy project, you're working to a tight deadline, to know, hold on a second, I just need to take 1 minute to myself. Because after that 1 minute, you will probably find that you'll get double done what you needed to before after just taking that moment to pause and to collect your thoughts, to focus, to breathe, and just come back to your true self just for a moment. It's very, very powerful. And I would strongly encourage kind of trying to get into a habit of doing that. So when we're practicing meditation regularly, it does get easier, and it will result in a healthier mind, more control of thoughts. And that's really awareness of sort of noticing patterns. So the first step to self development is self awareness. Um, and yeah, meditation just helps balance us. It's helping hundreds of thousands of people all across the world at the moment, not even just now, but in usual normal times as well. And it's completely free. You've got the most amazing tool in your body, and that's your breath. And if you use it correctly, it's better than any prescribed drugs that any doctor can give you. So keep up your practice. Feel free to share this video with anyone you think might benefit from it. And tune back in next Tuesday for a different technique, a slightly more modern based technique next week. So, not so much from the Buddhist tradition. Um, but yeah, it's a really nice meditation. But give this video a thumbs up, give it a share. It's available for a week. Thank you so, so much. And I will see you soon. If you have got any questions, I'll hang around. I know a lot of you tend to watch these recorded, so it's a bit more convenient. You can find a more suitable space and place. But yeah, for those of you that are live, I hope you're feeling calm. Enjoy your afternoon. The last Tuesday of January 2021 is almost over. We're almost halfway, guys. All right, I'm going to check out now. Thanks again. Bye.